didn't fuck this. But anyways, we move. What's up, guys? It's Mr. Pants yet to another video. Here we are into the main basement. The dojo itself, man. Yes, finally. Woo! Here we are. Life is getting crazier. And this challenge moves on. Dude, I wasn't expected to be that tired by making videos, but actually it gets really tiring sometimes. But here I am, yet again, to give an example to the people who want to succeed, including me. And speaking about success, finally, we have a video that is gonna be mainly focused on business. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're going to talk about the most important marketing skill you can acquire. You can acquire for free, which free isn't so lucrative, to be fair. A lot of the times, free isn't so sexy, I would say, but you can do it for free. And this will just give you a boost into whatever you do. No matter if you're a dog trainer, no matter if you sell, if you're at car sales, let's say, insurance, even if you're in the army, dude. Yes, it can help you even if you're in the army, like a public sector worker, which you don't really need to explain to someone what you're doing or to give a damn about, this is what I do, or to sell something. It works wonders to the people who want to get their business starting, to get more sales, maybe, or in general, to have a plan to create something on their own. And this is where my huge basis comes from. I'm not nowhere near an amazing star at this. I'm not. But I have some years of experience. I have some rough 2 years of experience into this one, which I'm doing it for hobby. I would say actively 1.5 years more actively. The fourth quarter was kind of more sloppy, but anyways. And this marketing skill, which is undoubtedly the best one, and it works even for sales, is copywriting. Yes. If you know what copywriting is, then you might probably say, another damn copywriting video, not again. But if you're a person who doesn't know what copywriting is, basically it's sales on a copy form, on any written form whatsoever. Could be on internet, could be on paper, could be even on your post mails, could be something, a leaflet could be. No matter what wants someone to sell to you something, a product or a service, but on a written form, not on an ad, which is the main aspect of marketing is ads, which they are television ads, tele ads. But we're gonna focus on copywriting and why we should focus on copywriting and why you should care about copywriting. I want to be unemployed. Why should I work about something? Well, I will explain. Copywriting is the form with, it's the basis that every single business entrepreneur or someone who wants to build something needs to have. People, they ain't buying due to their needs only. They buy based on their emotions and they buy based on their expected pleasure they will get from something. So we're not only talking rationality here, we're talking about emotion. We're talking about this unconscious game of life, this psychology. And all of this stuff, copywriting analyzes and explains. Especially if you're a person who is very practical and you want to meet concrete into their fire and to play with the big guns. This place is for you. Copywriting is for you because it's basically adding up skills, adding up sales skills on a copy, on a paper, and you write it down from scratch till the end, from the backbone till the feet itself. And you need not so much charisma, but a lot of training to get into a very nice place. Now, many copywriters, many famous copywriters, they are millionaires, multimillionaires just by writing things. And it's one of the best ways how to work if you're specifically copywriter because basically you have zero costs. Like if you are into business in general or you have any basic idea how business works, a lot of the times you're gonna have costs. The only cost that you have with copywriting is time and the time to learn. Actually, a lot of copywriters they take 30 minutes to write something and that's all. They send it to multiple to a lot of people. And they have no costs into maybe some softwares, but really is that the cost? Especially if you work in retail, for example, that's nothing. And they're getting paid way more. The profit margins they're insane and the cost is almost minimal. But the only thing for you to do is just to try and write. That's all. And to be good at sales and persuasion and about what the other people need. Okay. And all this kind of stuff, all these requirements, they're important. I mean, dude, why are you even on this video about talking about business or talking about how to make your life better and how not to work into a trash job that you never want to be in and you want to create something on your own in order for you to live and to live with your own rules? Like, am I, is it weird? Am I rude with you? I don't think so. So I think it's definitely worth it. It's a skill set that you can use anywhere, no matter where you are, no matter what you do, no matter what is your expertise. Even in D&D, maybe you're a DM or something. Dude, you can still use this. It's a tool, and it's a very effective one. But it gets more effective once you start to understand it and to polish it. That's the problem, that it takes quite some time. And the problem with the community itself is another one. But in general, copywriting is a nice investment. And you don't really need to invest money. You can start for free. Just you need to invest time, blood, sweat, and tears. That's all. If you're a person who is whatever it takes, I'm going to do it, and I have patience, well, you are going to make some money out of it. That's for sure. But if you want something quick to happen, then it's not for you. And in general, quick doesn't work. So cut this word from your vocabulary, quick. And money, it's not. It doesn't exist. You fell the trap of copywriting if you believe that quick and money exist. It doesn't exist. But what I want you to leave you as a message here, first of all, is some very good ways how you can train copywriting. Because copywriting, to train copywriting basically is there's a lot of things of what you can do, but I'm going to give you the best ways how to train copywriting and the most fun ones. Okay. Now, copywriting is something odd. There's a lot of people who try to sell this dream to making 5 figures per month, having 2 clients, they're going to be satisfied. You would work around like an hour per week and the rest you're going to bank checks. This doesn't apply. They want to sell your course. You already felt a victim of copywriting. And in the future, we're going to talk about some copywriting basic fundamentals. But today, I'm going to speak about how to train or how to start or where to get into copywriting. So, for me, if you want to start into copywriting, well, first of all, do not listen to anyone who tries to sell you a course. Simple. Very simple. I don't have to sell you a course. So that's why I'm not saying anything. I'm completely truthful. I'm gaining $0 out away from this. There are some good courses, but for you to start is absolutely abysmal to start with a course. They're going to confuse you even more. So what we're going to do right here, I'm having you one specific place that I would have in the link down below in the description or even maybe into the comment section. I'm going to pin it out. which this place is called the Boron Letters. Boron Letters, something like that, from by Gary Halbert. He's one of the best into copywriting. And basically it's a website that he was sending Gary Halbert, the great one of the greatest, if not the greatest copywriter ever existed. Basically what he does is this. He was writing emails to his son because he was in jail for the wrong reasons. But he was writing emails to his son and for him to understand how life works and to teach him how to sell from emails. And that was his main kind of thing. He was an OG email, not email, by the way. He was sending mails to people, physical mails, and he was getting millions and yet upon millions of money by normal mail. Imagining email what happened. Or I don't know if he really made it when email was a thing. Maybe he did. I don't know so much deep about his story. But the good thing is that he has so much content. And it's like, how should I explain this? It's like classical music to music. Like, he's like Beethoven to music. He's so old school. And you can never go wrong if you seek for quality. And this guy is quality, by the way, undoubtable. So I'm gonna have down below in my comment section, most probably, his the website of his son, the basically the Boron letters, or even simpler the Gary Halbert newsletter, which is 1,000 newsletters, which people that were paying so much money just to get one mail per month, and you have it for free, my friend. You have it for free. You have millions upon millions of value of money of sources on how to get better at sales just for free, just by seeing this video, just by watching a random guy. How awesome is the internet? I love it. But yes, and one of his basic trainings, because hey, how I'm gonna practice copywriting is to write down on hand, on paper, by hand on paper, what he wrote. And here's when people they gonna click off. How is it even possible for me to write down on a piece of paper what he wrote down? It's very simple, it's easy, but it takes time. It's annoying, I know. But what I'm gonna get, basically you understand by writing and by focusing what he says, you understand how his mind works and how he sells. It's there, it's outside. There's not so much tricks to find out what's going on, but on we're humans, and because we speak every single day, at least we have this ability, we can understand on our own how a persuasion basically works. You don't need a specific course to understand it. You just need to pay attention to what he writes and to write it down and to start using exactly what he uses. Then once you know how to do this, then you can inherit into your own style. And that's all. The point is to do every single day something like that. The point is to write down every single day one of his emails. Or if you're feeling more lazy, to write at least a part of it, a part which you liked the most, or the part which it made you to move more. It had a joke. It was more persuasive. This is basically it. And I have a lot of other copywriting materials. And why you should listen to me about copywriting? Well, as I said before, I don't have anything to sell you, my friends. Nothing to sell you, especially in copywriting. I don't want to sell anything about copywriting because it's already there about a beginner's course. This still is for beginners and even intermediates. They can practice it every single day, but most intermediates they have already a job, so they're practicing. But for you guys who want to give it a shot and to add an amazing weapon in your arsenal, this is what you should do. And for future ones, guys, I did it for quite some time and I'm still doing it. And well, I have nothing to sell you. Again, nothing. So a lot of people, they will just sell you fluff just to get some money. And to be honest, good for them. But I'm not that guy. I just want to be righteous as much as possible, even though almost no human is righteous, but I will try my best. That's the idea. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, as about um, stuff about, hey, you know what? I don't really care. I don't really want to practice copywriting or something. Completely fine. But the fun part about copywriting is that if you start writing every single day or you understand how he writes, how Gary Halbert writes, then you will unlock a complete world of fantasy or a way of expression that you can be very easily have fun with people. You can fuck with people. I did fuck a lot of people with this way of communicating, talking. It was way better. I had confidence to talk. And damn, even I'm gonna use the next video copywriting and confidence. You will see how this works. But yeah, so far that's it. Very simple, very basic video. As I said, we just want to cover ground here and take it about courses. Forget what I said about courses. This whole journey itself is a course. This whole journey is this road to unemployment is a huge course that covers everything. And the videos are going to be slow, but there are 1,000 videos. I'm going to talk for 3 years. Damn, I need to talk for something. And I need to build some ground, build some references to the people who don't know. To the people who know, of course, you know. But the people who don't know, here it is for you. Go ahead, guys. Check the Gary Halbert newsletter. And if you have any question for what to do next, except and it wasn't so much clear for you, let me know. Let me know. I will help you. It's a pleasure to help a subscriber. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. I will talk to you soon. But until then, write down, and hit the nail. We're gonna make it. Ciao, ciao.